you been here?
Last 5 minutes.
Truck's looking good, man.
Thank you.
Take care of that check engine light. You gonna be able to go off-roading today?
I turned on today. It's just all prepared for the off-roading today.
Check her out. What's up, you guys? Hope you're having a good day. It is a Saturday today. There was a portion of this I recorded earlier this month. I'm going to cover and fill some of the holes about my Land Cruiser. Now, this Land Cruiser is a 1996 Land Cruiser. Of course, it's a four-wheel drive. It is not triple lock, though. It's okay, because there is something in the engine compartment that makes up for that, and I'll show that to you in a second. I've had this car in my possession for about a year, or a little bit more of a year. There's a great story about this. It's been in the family. I've only had it for about a year. And to tell you the truth, none of us really knew what we had, what this car actually was, how highly sought after it was, until I got it, until I hooked up with my cousin Eddie, and we got into it, and we said, we're gonna use it, we're gonna have fun with it, we're gonna wheel it and all that kind of stuff. I've done all the important stuff to it, which is I've baselined it. I had a mechanic really check it over, take out all the hoses that needed to be replaced and some of that stuff. Obviously there's still some stuff that needs to be done, but I'm going to take my time on it. I'm going to do all my research. This actually is the brush guard. It's not a bull guard. It's not going to protect me from any moose or deer or anything like that, but from brush. But I like it. It looks good. I was originally thinking of painting it black or powder coating it black, but no, it looks good. It looks pretty vintage. And I've seen it on some trucks, but eventually I want to get a serious bumper. The second thing that I did that cost some money was lifted and tires. I've got some icons in there. It's a total of 3 inches. It's a progressive spring, 35 Wildpeaks MTs. Those are mud terrains. I opted for that because it's not a daily driver. And even then, it's not so loud. It's not as loud as you would suspect it is. I know all terrains tend to be all terrains tend to be quieter on the road. The mud terrains aren't so bad either, and I like them. I like the aggressive look. They're 35 inches, and I like the clearance. That's perfect. And they went on the stock tires, and they had to put, I think, a little bit of a spacer to separate it. They did a little bit of cutting under the wheel well, but I think they look great. They look fantastic. It's almost time to maybe rotate them. Not sure how much miles I already got on them. All right, look up in there. There's a supercharger right there. That almost makes it feel like an 8. Not exactly like an 8. You don't get all of the horsepower that you get with an 8, but it feels really good. It feels really good. It does have over 300,000 miles, and I think I am actually the first person to take this car off-road. The wheels and the tires and everything that was on here before were the stock, and I forgot what it was. Was it 315s? No, there were 265s or 285s. There's a little bit of wear on this. Actually, we took off the seat covers there. Car kind of runs hot in there, and the air condition is another issue. It blows very cold, but when it's really hot, if we're off-roading, when we're going uphill, the air condition cuts off for some reason, and it'll come back on, and it'll blow cold again. There we go. I do have the third row seats that wing down, but I took them out. I don't think I'll ever put them back in. I don't think I'll have 7 people in here. It'll just be more for storage. But who knows? You know? Who knows? Well, that's just a quick overview. I'm sure in about 6 months, it's gonna look the same. No, I'm really preparing this for big overlanding trips next year. Eddie and I are gonna do some short trips, some local stuff, but for overlanding trips for extended periods of time, I'm gonna take my time and look at stuff like that. I'm gonna talk to a lot of people, but really just gonna take a deep dive on all of this stuff. I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited to be part of this community and meeting you all who've started with something like this and threw down thousands of cash to get their rigs where they want it. You know, we were talking last night, you know, I got a pretty good kidney that I can sell, you know, to get the stuff that I want. It's in good condition. I'm an old man, but I took care of it. All right, cool. Thank you.
What's up, guys? My name is Eddie. I'm honored to be here with off the GridLock with Phil and Gene. I just want to introduce myself and also the Toyota 4Runner that I have behind me. This is a 1999 Toyota 4Runner. I've had it since 1999. So when it first came out, my dad got it. I was a sophomore in high school. It was the first car that I ever drove. Ran the motor, the first motor, the original motor, got almost 400,000 miles on it. 3 months ago, I just swapped the motor out. This motor right here has 98,000 miles on it, so I have 300,000 miles to go with adventures with this rig here. Let me show you the wheels that I got on this thing. I got a Falken Wildpeaks. The size on these is 285/70/17, so they're on methods. They're 17-inch wheels wrapped around with the Falken Wildpeaks. They're great tires. I've gone off-road with them a couple times, and I think they're great. I think I'll get another set of them coming up soon here. For the suspension, front and rear, I have Bilstein shocks. They're the 551s, and also the iBox springs, both front and rear, giving it a 3-inch lift. It is a 2-wheel drive. I do plan on putting some rear lockers on it. See, hang out with the 4-wheel drive guys. You know, it's a 2-wheel drive. I know some people out there make fun of us, but I think, you know what? I'll send it and I'll have fun with you guys.
Yeah,
so,
baby.
I'm gonna put some rear bumpers on here. I don't know if I want to go with jerry cans or just a high lift like a jack mount. I don't think I'm gonna need jerry cans because I don't think I'm gonna be going out for that long. And it is a 2-wheel drive. I don't want to spend too much money on it, but I do want to have fun on it and make sure I can get out of sticky situations when I'm out there with all the 4-wheel drive guys.
True.
I took the sliders off, or no, well, they were the stock step-ups on the side. I took those off. I'm going to put some sliders on there.
Nice.
And then in the front, I don't know, I kind of like how the front looks. I like how it's all stock. I like the little bit of chrome on there. I did have to shave this off just a little bit, just so I can clear when I turn, because the tires are a little bit bigger. And also I had to shave a little bit up under there.
Looks clean.
Thank you, thank you.
Especially look at those pinstripes.
custom exhausts. I did have some, what were they? Magna Flows back in high school. Took them off because it sounded like a boat. So now I'm just running stock. The chrome piece on there is just, they welded that on just to make it a little cleaner.
Nice.
But yeah, I can't wait to get out on the road with off the GridLock and have some fun with this thing.
I heard about those guys. Okay. Do you want
Hope to see you guys soon.
Want to cover anything on the interior?
Interior.
You gonna do anything there?
No. I do want to put either a CB radio or one of those ham radios in here. I do need to get a license if I do a ham. I might just get a CB radio just for when we go on trails. I can link up with the other guys that's on the group with us.
Yep.
So that's something I'd like to put on the 4Runner too.
Same.
Yeah.
Cool. That looks pretty clean in there. Nothing's ripped. I know you got some car covers on there. That's a lifesaver. You also got a sunroof, and you got the custom dash cover there. Yeah. That's it. You put your own radio. Do some camping in here. All right. It's a lot better condition than my Land Cruiser.
Yep. So I'm happy that we kept it intact. I mean, there was a couple times that I had a rear-ended. I hit a car, rear-ended a car also. So there's small things that were fixed. We kept it clean. We kept it in good shape. We always did the maintenance on it. Like I said, the first motor that I had on there, original motor, almost 400,000 miles on it. So
Toyotas, man.
Toyota. All you got to do is put the coolant and oil, and it's ready to go. It's ready to run.
And gas.
So.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to some future builds here. Yeah, the all-important magnetic American flag is there.
I was born to run. I was born to run. Time ain't loose, I can't stop now. Can never slow me down. I was born to run. I was born to run, baby. I do 100 on a highway. Yeah, I'm racing the wind. You never made it out the driveway. Is he playing pretend? It's like I'm in a zoo. And everything